Hey, it's Gabby. It's day 62-ish. Just woke up from a nap. And just more of my conversation with Andy at lunch is coming up, and it's just really I loved talking with Andy. It was awesome. It was almost like Christian was back. Just a great conversation. I love having pseudo husbands because Kobe and I don't talk as much when I'm away. We just we're very face to face kind of people, and so I love having these discussions. And I talk with a lot of people, here and there, and when you talk with someone who just vibrates in a frequency it's not full of ego. It's just a pleasurable conversation. I feel like I talk to a lot of people that, I don't know, my ego gets in the way. Their ego gets in the way. Our egos clash. And with Andy, there's no ego that gets in the way. You can just enjoy these conversations. And I'm really thinking about, he talked about his motorcycle trip for 3.5 years around the world, and I was like, yo, I want to ride on a motorcycle with Kobe around the world for 3.5 years. And the kids will come visit us, they'll be all grown, but they'll, visit us here and there in patches, and it'll be great on a motorcycle. Sorry, kids, no room. No. Yeah, you're in an RV, whatever. I definitely want the kids around, and I want them to visit us a lot, and they'll be, I don't know, in university or backpacking or whatever they'll be doing. It's really funny, I used to think the only thing that I really want my kids to know, that not that's expected of them, but I think would be really wise for their future, is to go to university. Which is sort of, it's not like, grow up and be a Jewish doctor or a lawyer, I don't care. Just, get educated, because our education had extreme value for both Kobe and I. We both have master's degrees, and it's not that we need a master's degree, but just the discipline and the years spent learning and widening your horizons and pushing yourself academically and all of that, not necessarily the receipt. But now I'm thinking, I could also just travel for 10 years, That's also good. Anyway, there's something I wanted to share about my conversation with Andy, and I just had a brain fart. Oh, I remember. A lot of our conversation was about the idea of, the ideals of society that we're pushed toward, to, work hard, have hard work ethic, which, Kobe and I never particularly had. Our ethic was to be with each other and not to be married to the job. And I value that, and society doesn't. You want to be a good employee. No, you don't. I want to be a good husband and use every opportunity to escape the job to come be home with me. We talked about that. We talked about consumerism. We talked about to constantly be entertained, to constantly be productive. And we talked a lot about, how wonderful it is just to live and be unproductive. Just the idea that you can guilt-free just also have an existence in which you just are a being. You just get up and I just woke up from a nap, and I don't feel the need to go and fill my time to do something really quickly. Go work. Go. Just, gonna be here until I figure out the next thing I want to do. Do I want to go get up and walk on the beach? Do I want to watch a movie? Do I want to read a book? I think I want to read a book, actually. But just the idea of being non-productive and the joy of that. And then we talked about the fact that we had really focused a lot of our children's childhood on the joy of boredom. That, we don't really value boredom enough. Just non-technological boredom. Just, go play with the dirt. Go watch the grass grow. Go find a bug. Go read a book. Go play. Go do something. And how we really gave our children boredom in surplus, because we really value that. And then we talked about how, in my opinion, because I remember that's what I stated, and I think Andy agreed with me as well, was that I think a life of true peace of mind and happiness is one in which you balance, in which you allow yourself to be non-productive and just be, and just, relax and shanti and whatever happens, and then alternate that with periods of passion, meaningful passion towards something. Now I'm going to do this project, this thing, this course, I'm going to write this book, I'm going to volunteer, learn, whatever it is, read, whatever it is, I'm going to, direct my life energy into this thing because I'm passionate about this right now. And then when you've done that, when you've accomplished that, or when you've done it for enough time in which you don't want to do it anymore, then you go back to just being, and sort of alternate our existence between those things. And the other thing we talked about is a little bit like that. Kobe and I haven't figured out the income thing yet, but we will. It's going to be okay, We haven't figured out yet how to make money because we're not stably in Israel. We arrived to the war, kind of figured out who we are, acclimated ourselves, moved into our house, undid all of our boxes, fixed the house up, moved in, helped the kids acclimate to school. Then the high holidays. Then I basically left a month after. I'll be gone for 3 months. I come back. Then Kobe leaves for 2 months. We're together for a month. Then we go to the summer in Sweden, and I'm not complaining. I love this lifestyle. It's totally free. And it still gives, it still gives our kids stability and life in Israel like they wanted. And it still gives Kobe and I enough freedom to be travelers. It's fucking awesome. Not complaining at all, but I can't work because I'm not in the country enough. And when you're leaving all the time, it's hard to really create income. So we'll have to figure that out. We will. Just realized something else I want to do today. I'm going to eat probably the rest of my Italian food. It was so good. I just want more. I ordered a meal to go. It was so good. La dulce vita. So good food. Really, I'm going back there a lot. It's just amazing and reasonable prices. But I realized something else I want to do this evening. I want to eat my Italian food. I want to read a book. I want to read more about the archangels. And I want to dance. I want to have a little dance party at home. Just me. Me in the mirror. Yeah. Bye.